but we're in Canada, not Sonoma County. Oh my God.
Jerry, you sang enough tonight. I think it's my turn to sing into the song he writes.
You know what, as long as you're recording in the jam session,
We're gonna give you the worst answers in the world, so it works out.
Okay, so then I'll ask you, just give me answers and I'll put the questions afterwards.
Well, our favorite food is burritos. His birthday is April 28th. My birthday is January 20th.
Let's see, what else?
Been on the road for about a week. Tour's pretty good.
We're hammered in Montreal, Quebec, and we're having a great
Let me talk about your jam sessions you were doing there.
Alright, the jam session, well...
That's what we do.
That's what we do back home. Like, we always have an acoustic guitar with our friends. We usually, you know, smoke some joints, we fucking jam around and record some shit. Just
yeah, you know,
it's basically just a fun thing.
It's basically having a great time. Great.
And besides that point, we don't have a stereo in our van. We don't have an air conditioner. Everyone just listens to their iPods. I don't even have a fucking iPod. So like jamming on the acoustic and singing some songs, that kills time in the van. It's a cool time killer, because if we're stuck at a venue when the show hasn't started yet, or we're in a place we don't know, you know, usually someone's gonna bust out the acoustic, and you know, we're all stupid kids. We're just gonna fuck
So you guys are rocking 24 hours a day?
No,
always.
Whether we're playing a show or driving, we're always rocking. No matter what, or rock.
How many of these jams make it into actual songs?
Never. It all stays on here, and eventually we're gonna put out a North Bay acoustic compilation.
What's some of the themes you explore in some of the jams?
Usually we talk about the San Francisco Giants.
The 49ers.
The 49ers. We talk about
weed a lot.
Weed a lot. We talk about beer a lot.
Beer a lot. We drugs in general.
We talk about JY. He's our big homie. He's the guitar player in Syracuse Zombie.
Our big homie, aka.
And he influenced us a lot just because he never stops, and usually the main theme and what he talks about is our names. My name's Scotty P. He likes to talk about that a lot.
Yeah.
So
who wouldn't? Scotty P.
Yeah, exactly. It rhymes with everything.
No, you break it down, just P.
It rhymes with everything.
You can touch so many bases with P in a song.
You can rhyme it with
one
everything.
letter P.
Exactly.
It's crazy shit.
So basically, we're a big group of fucking weirdos. To answer your question,
it's about dust.
That's real.
I've seen you watch it for hella days.
Get in here.
Get in here for a second,
please.
Come on, you're gonna be famous on the internet because of this.
I'm a journalist, man.
Oh, really?
That's what just interviewing people.
This is history of the making.
I'm David.
I'm Jerry.
Hi, Jerry.
We're from California. We're in a band playing tonight.
Where are you playing?
Right here. And there's some house or something.
I love hearing you guys talk about this because you sound so into it.
We love it, man. That's what we do.
I'm a journalist. I'm listening to you and I'm saying, these guys are alive.
We're from California,
dude,
man. We're on tour right now.
Ask him question, you'll be the interviewer.
Interview us. We've quit our jobs, we've quit school just to travel the world and be on tour in a band.
So you shut your eyes for a minute.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
You're not gonna like touch me weird.
No. You want to shut your eyes, Jerry.
Okay. A-R-T.
A-R-T, art.
Art. Are you making art?
Am I still closing my eyes?
What does the art look like? What does your art look like?
You know, it's a fine line, because in the music community we're involved with, there's like a thin line between art and something else, and a lot of bands look at it as art, and a lot of bands just look at it as an expression to themselves.
But I'm listening to you guys. You're artists. You're talking about something that's quite delicate.
Exactly. You know what? Like a lot of people. Okay, say like you get a fan of like some crazy guitar player or like some crazy like or, you know, like composer or some shit, and they'll see that as like art, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of people who think that shit's like, you know, art, they'll come to a show like this and think, oh, it's just yelling and screaming and fucking, you know, power chord. No, there's a lot more that goes into it.
But at the same time, like we're all from like a hardcore punk background, you know what I mean? I feel kind of silly talking about what we do as art in a way, because in the long run it's just basically a bunch of kids getting together and doing our own thing, you know what I mean?
But you're saying something to me. I'm old enough to be your dad, right?
How old are you?
How old are you?
52.
52, yeah.
Okay, my dad's like 47.
Okay, so you're going to tell me something about what I don't understand about your generation, right?
Okay.
What don't I understand? How have I screwed this world up so that you guys...
No, you didn't screw anything up.
But you want to make it a better place?
No, not necessarily.
Hey, you tell me how you screwed it up and we'll tell you where you went wrong. Where did you...
This air is impossible to breathe. Look at all the poor people around the world.
Hey,
that's the government's fault. It's not our fault.
You're gonna try and make that better, aren't you, with your music and with your thinking?
You know, we can try. Oh, no, the thing is, dude, do you want to get like deep, like Illuminati shit?
But you guys are deep. You guys are deep. I like this.
I feel like what we do in our band is it's more of a personal thing. This is more of an escape than anything. You know what I mean? Like we work our shitty jobs and we do our
day to day, like the grind, like the shitty grind.
And we all have our lives outside of the band we do. So the fact that we get to travel around, and you know, we're in Montreal right now, from California.
And for almost free, you know, almost free. Basically, all we're paying for is our food. We live in a van. We're not paying for lodging. We live in our fucking car. You know what I mean?
It's just a beautiful experience.
Sorry,
we've been doing this long enough to know that
it's Jack Kerouac on the road again.
It's something, yeah, exactly. It's like that, and it's just something that we've never want to take advantage of. We know that it's a really meaningful, important thing because a lot of people never have the opportunity to do this. You know, like travel around and actually make money to even get to the next show, let alone money to eat. Or
worrying about getting to the next spot is, you know, like I don't know. It's fucking. It's not really easy.
It's kind of surreal in a way because we're from a suburban town about an hour over San Francisco. We grew up in the burbs basically, and we never imagined in our wildest dreams we'd be able to travel into different countries.
Yeah, no, I mean, like honestly, we've been like Europe twice
with our friends.
for basically free, touring the entire continent. And
we just feel very fortunate. We feel very fortunate, and it's
more than anything.
If anything, it's a dream come true because we're all really young kids still. Like we're both 21 years old, you know, and the fact that we've been able to travel North America various times, go to Europe, and you know, just do this shit. It's like wow.
I kind of see it like, okay, a lot of kids, like, they're going to school right now. Like a lot of kids our age, they're in, you know, they're almost out of college. It's, you know, like we're 21 right now, and most kids, they're in their junior year of college right now. You know what I mean? Where we come from. And we basically decided to give all of that shit up just to do what we fucking love doing. Okay, check this out. Tonight, the show got moved from a venue to a house. And to me, that's better.
We're psyched.
No, there's nothing better than playing a house. Like, and to most people, like, you're not making money? Like, really? I'm like, fuck that. It's not about money. It's about fucking doing what you love and being on the road with all of your best friends. This tour that we're doing right now, it's unprecedented, honestly. Like, we've been talking about this for years. Every band on this package is from the same town. Not the area, the same town. Not city, town.
And just
it's like a 40,000 population town. And we're all on tour together, being hella good friends, hanging the fuck out.
How come you guys take a school bus, Brady Bunch style, and travel?
You know what? No, we talked about it. No, Jason, our drummer, he's a mechanic, and he's talking about it, doing the biodiesel shit, because he can convert it.
Yeah.
He knows all about that shit. He's crazy. And it would be hella cheaper, but it didn't work out that way.
Basing off what he said, it's not so much about giving up on real life and going to school and shit, because...
No, this is our life.
Well, like... In a way, I mean, we get to do this for a brief period of time. You know, we find time to be able to travel for a month, and you know.
Dude, but at the same time, we go home to fill time in between the tours.
Yeah, but time's getting scarcer and scarcer as we get older. You know what I mean? It's at a point now where I just take full advantage of being able to travel and being able to see people, meet people in different places in the world, and being able to explore and discover.
No, but who decides when it's too late? I mean.
Age decides.
Okay, yeah, and most of the guys on tour right now are older than us. Most of the guys on
tour. But that's true, but we also started this when we were really young, and we know that, you know, time's limited, especially at our age. We're at kind of a crossroads in a way, because
I honestly think this might be,
you could cut me off. Well, I don't care. Go ahead.
Well, fuck. I was gonna say this might be.
You could cut me off.
This might be hella crazy, but I think maybe the only reason you feel that way is because, like, I know me and you still live at home. And the parents are coming down, you know, like, you know, being 21, like, fucking, you guys get the fuck out. But at the same time, like, we're out right now. We're out of the house, you know, fucking.
We are, but at the same time, I don't look at it as much as, like, denying any kind of future. It's more of kind of putting it off, you know what I mean? It's kind of, because there's no escaping the real world eventually, you know? Well, eventually we're gonna have to get real jobs and fucking start families and, you know, have shitty wives and shitty jobs. We're not gonna be able to do this forever. At the same time, we gotta realize that with, especially with touring, the thing that's weird about it is just gas prices just get higher and higher every day, and
that's one of the main
when you're paying
crazy shits
when you're
about
paying
touring.
$4 a gallon to play in front of 30 kids every night. Sometimes that shit gets hard, and it comes more out of your pocket, especially when you work minimum wage jobs like we all kind of do. So it's tough for bands to even get out on the road. So that's why I never want to take this shit for granted, because who knows if I'm ever gonna be in Montreal again, you know, hanging out on the streets with my homies, you know. Who knows if this shit will ever happen.